Okay, as we continue to talk about crowns and phases, I want to address one other issue here, and this is where we start wrapping things up and putting things together. We'll have another video after this where we're going to tie everything together, but I feel it's necessary to do this. In ancient Babylonian, okay, because we're always going to the Babylonian culture when we're talking about crowns and phases and a lot of other different astronomical linguistics from the ancient world. In the ancient Babylonian culture, they had a phase of the sun, or shall we say, a presentation of the sun that was called the crown presentation. The crown presentation of the sun always took place either at sunrise or sunset. Here's our horizon, here's the sun, and here's the ground. This big half circle across here, this arc, represents what's called the transition points between light and dark. It's a purple area, kind of a pinkish, purplish area. All right? Everything from here on down, no matter where this is at, if this is actually down here or if it's up higher or whatever, everything from this line on down is considered to be in what's called the crown of the sun. Okay? That is either at sunrise or sunset. This area here moves. Of course, at sunrise, it's very, very low on the horizon, and eventually it comes up over the top like so, keeps going, keeps going, and keeps going. Then once the sun crests over the horizon, of course, then the issue of the crown is not much of an issue anymore because the whole sky is lit up. All right? And then at sunset, as the sun begins to go down, it comes down below the horizon, this transition point continues to drop further and further and further down, okay, and eventually you get full night. All right, now here's what's interesting. All right, remember we talked about what's called the inferior and the superior sides of the sun. Okay, here's the Earth right here, and then over here, this would be the inferior side, this would be the superior side. On this day, 9/18/17, which is going to be very important when we get to our next video, on this day, on 9/18/17, all of these planets and the moon, okay, Venus, the last crescent of the moon, which is the last part of the crown phase of the moon, Mars and Mercury and Jupiter and Saturn are not only in their crown phases, they are also seen either in the morning or in the evening. I should have had PM over here. PM or in the evening in the crown section. So not only are they showing up in their crown phases, they're also showing up in the crown of the sun. That can only happen if they are all in what's called the superior position. Here we have, okay, this is early morning, it's be right around 5 a.m. or so. Okay, we end up having Venus, we have the waxing, or this is the last day of the crescent moon, okay, or the last day of the ending of the crown phase of the moon, okay. Then we also have Mars that's sitting here in its crown phase, Venus is in its crown phase, and Mercury is in its crown phase. We know that because they're over there on this side, okay. And then later on in the evening time, we have Jupiter, which is seen over here, also in this side. It's in its crown phase, and we also have Saturn in its crown phase as well. So not only are they in the crown area of the sun, either in the morning or the evening, each one of these is also in their crown phase. So I'm going to take just a moment here. I'm going to step out of this. We're going to give you about 15 seconds to look at this. And then hopefully in the next couple of days, we're going to make one big video that's going to tie everything together for you. Thank you.